Good evening. 11 days after Ennis Cosby was gunned down in Los Angeles, his father says it is time to heal, to laugh again. For Bill Cosby, that means plunging back into work, which he did today, and talking publicly for the first time about the greatest pain a parent can know, the loss of a child. In an exclusive interview, Cosby told this reporter about that cold New England day when the family said goodbye to a son and brother.
We joined hands, and we had on clothes like this, and it's cold, Massachusetts, and some snow is still there. I set the coffin down over the hole, and I said, we now want to give praise to God for allowing us to know him. Not for giving him to us, but just letting us know him. There's a difference in this house. Mrs. Cosby wants this man. I mean, she verbalizes. She wants him. She wants him now. She refuses to accept the fact that this thing is still out there. She doesn't accept the fact that nobody comes forward to help with the truth. I've always imagined if somebody killed one of my kids, I mean, I would go get 5 .357 Magnums.
See, Bill, that's the way I feel. I would be filled with, I am not going to work, I'm not going to do anything until I find that person.
But then, that's you. Then you start to think about the person that you love who's gone. And then that part of them comes to you and says, hey, Dad, you have to go back to work, man. You know, not people want to laugh. Dad, you have to go back to work. And you start to laugh. His spirit from there wouldn't allow us to walk off and be anything other than what he wants, our family.
It was perhaps no coincidence that Bill Cosby decided to talk about his son on a day many fathers were spending with their sons watching the Super Bowl. Cosby reached me at a basketball game here in New York yesterday afternoon. It turned out he wanted to see me as soon as possible with a camera crew. He wanted to talk about his son, but he had something else on his mind as well, another painful subject, the alleged attempt by 22-year-old Autumn Jackson to extort millions of dollars from him. Cosby flatly denied that he is Miss Jackson's father, but he was candid about what he called rendezvous with her mother.
The mother told me, the woman that I had a rendezvous with, told me, I am the father. On the birth certificate, it's not my name. I had not spoken to the mother during her pregnancy, nor her delivery, nor some 14 months until we finally spoke. She never called me. And then one day, when I called her for a second rendezvous, she came and she made the announcement.
Now again, Bill Cosby emphatically denies that he is the father of Autumn Jackson. As we neared the end of our talk about his son's death, Cosby steered the conversation away from what happened to his family and toward what's happening to his country, about the loss of respect and dignity in America that he feels accounts for many of our ills. That part of the Cosby story and interview next Sunday on 60 Minutes. Now, we'll have more of the Cosby interview later in this broadcast, too. In our talk, Bill Cosby repeated his confidence that the Los Angeles Police Department will find Ennis Cosby was just 27 when he was murdered, too young for any parent's child to die. Bill Cosby was as proud of him as a father could be. Ennis overcame a late diagnosed learning disability and went on to earn a master's degree to teach in special education. He wanted nothing more than to help children and share with them his joy, a joy Bill Cosby will never forget.
But man, this is the guy, and he was here, and
But there's got to be some people out there saying, listen, I love Bill Cosby, I care about Bill Cosby, but he must be just really torn up inside.
oh, you better believe it.
So how can he do this? How can he have this laughter?
We can do more damage to ourselves if we just stay on sort of that negatory, guilt. This young man left us with not an ounce of it. See, Dan, because he didn't go down with Camille and me guessing if we made the wrong move. This cat went down. I mean, somebody took him down. But for him, the sorrow is still a matter to rejoice. I'm talking about what was taken from us. If you see that smile, that's what he wants.
A reminder that you can see much more of that interview with Bill Cosby Sunday on 60 Minutes.